Nadia Sahari Show.
I have an exciting guest for you today, and it is singer-musician Ricky Rebel. And we'd like to introduce Ricky Rebel right now. Let's introduce Ricky Rebel. Hi, Ricky.
Hi, Nadia.
Hi. How are you?
I'm fabulous.
Wow, you look great. Look at you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, I love it. I love what you have on and everything. I love the total look. It's great.
Great. It's your jacket.
Whoa, okay, yes. I thought it looked familiar.
Remember that?
So tell us, I'm so excited to have you here, and you have so many new songs and everything.
Yes.
But let's start with how you began your career. What did it for you? What motivated you, and how old were you when you first began?
When I first saw Madonna perform Like a Virgin, and she popped out of the cake
Yes.
and was rolling on the ground, it just blew my mind. And I was like, wow, what is she doing? I want to do that. And yeah, I just thought, I thought she was messing up, but really that was her art. That was her performance art. And it was kind of shocking, provocative, sexy. And I was really inspired to do that with my own image. Image is a big part of it. Theatricality. So it inspired me to start taking dance classes, being a gymnast, and then I turned into a singer, then started writing my own songs, and
Wow.
that's how it all happened.
So that's how you do this little leg lift. You were
I
a
do.
gymnast. Well, we have to see that, don't we? Let's look
wanna
at
see
his,
it?
yeah,
I
look
can
at what
stretch.
his signature, yeah, woo!
Thank you.
When I first saw you do that, I went, oh my God, how does he do that? So that is great.
Yeah, I mean, movement is a big part of my expression.
Yes.
And I think that's why I really relate to, performers that sing and dance like Michael Jackson and Madonna and all these people that really like to perform and move along with singing.
Yes, I love that. I think it's wonderful too. I love all those singers too. Well, let me ask you this. How old were you when you first began?
I started in the business when I was around 11 years old.
11.
I started in different commercials, McDonald's commercials. I was in Mervyn's, and I was in a movie called Austin Powers, International
Really?
Industry.
You were? Wow.
Yeah, and I started off doing all of that, and from there I was in a boy band called No Authority, and then we got signed to Michael Jackson's label.
You
Sony
did?
Records. Yes.
Which records?
Sony Records.
Sony.
Michael
really?
Jackson had a branch under the Sony umbrella, and he discovered the boy band that I was in. He discovered us, and we made a record with him.
Wow.
And we got to tour the world twice, Europe twice, and went around, and it was fabulous.
Well, Ricky, I didn't know all this about you.
Really? Well, we've done interviews before.
I know, but not like this. I mean, this is great.
I had quite a history.
Wow, you do. So how old are you? Like about 20?
Yeah, right. I said 25 for life.
25.
I'm a vampire.
Oh, you're the vampire.
Yeah,
okay. I love vampires, by the way.
Me too. I hate the sun.
Well, I love the sun.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Girl.
So, well, let's talk about. So you've performed, you've been on tour and everything, and your mother is your manager, right? Or is she
in
not?
In the beginning
now?
of my career, yeah.
She was.
Yeah, she was. And then since then I've had different managers.
Yeah.
One of my big dreams in life is to star as a vampire in a movie.
Oh,
that'd
I
be
might have
great.
to make that movie. What is your favorite song that you've performed?
My favorite song is a song that is currently out right now, my new single. And it's called Star the Remixes.
Ooh.
Yes, it's called The Blue Album, which I put down here.
There it is, right
And
there.
available on iTunes and also on my website, www.rickyrebelrocks.com.
Ricky is an incredible performer. I've seen him on stage.
Thank you.
And oh yes, and the costumes are fantastic. If you ever get an opportunity, you must see him. What is your genre?
I call it glam pop. It's a mix between David Bowie and Madonna. So
I
it's
love
got
David
the
Bowie
dance-
too.
It's got the electronic dance element, and it also has kind of a throwback to 70s glam rock.
Oh wow.
My voice is naturally lower when I sing.
So is Sony still your record label?
No.
And we're going to take a short break, and we're going to play Ricky's song, and we'll be right back.
I am a star. When you move to the beat, groove to the beat, feel the move to the beat, groove. I just recently got signed to Audio Foreplay Records, which is DJ Hector Fonseca's record label, and that's who released my Star Remix package. And Hector Fonseca has had 15 #1 hit songs.
Wow.
With Sia, Beyonce, and Madonna.
Wow.
So,
Wow, that's fantastic. And you know, I adore your hair.
Thank you.
The color is amazing. I was just teasing earlier. I told him I was going to do the same color with my hair.
we decided pink. It could be pinky. Or
Yeah,
could be
me.
blue.
So what can you tell us about you that we don't even know?
Wow.
Where were you born?
I was born just outside of LA, like 45 minutes away from LA, in a small town called Upland, California, in the
Upland.
Inland Empire.
Wow, I know where that is.
You do?
I do.
It's 909er.
Are you the only child, or do you have siblings?
I have an older brother.
You do.
He's
Is
five
he
years
performing too? He's how old?
5 years older than I am.
Oh, 5 years older. I
Yeah.
thought you said 5 years old. I thought.
Could you
oh,
imagine?
Yeah, 5 years old.
No.
And
But he's not a performer.
No, he's not.
like
Not
the
yet.
exact opposite of me.
Is he?
Yeah, he's
Aw.
a software engineer.
Oh.
Or computer engineer, I should say. Oh, he
Right.
gets pissed off when I say software. Computer engineer.
Yes.
And he has a wife, and they're about to they just got married in Maui,
Wow.
and they're about to have their first child.
Wow,
so I'm
that's
going to
wonderful.
be a gay uncle.
A gay uncle. Yeah, he's gonna be a gay uncle. Yes, all right.
Yeah.
Do you have any inspirational things or words or anything that maybe someone younger than you that wants to do this, and is it something that some way that they could continue their dream? Is there something you could give them hope or
Yeah.
inspiration what they should do?
I've had tons of obstacles
Mm-hmm.
to get to where I am today, to have the confidence to, to produce my own records
Mm-hmm.
and to perform and everything. I've had a lot of setbacks, and through the years, I actually have written lots of songs to help people who are going through hard times. And one of the songs on my record, it's called "Rebel the Darkness," and the song is basically saying, "Rebel the darkness, shine your light." There are lots of thoughts that go in our heads,
Yes.
right? We have lots of
Yes.
thoughts, and some of them positive, some of them negative, some of them make you feel bad, some of them make you feel empowered. What I talk about in the song is you have to rebel the darkness, these dark thoughts that try to take over, and we think are real. They're not even real. They're just thoughts.
Yes.
But they try to take you over, and in my mind, like before I go out on stage, it's just my personal duty and possibility to be the light,
Yes.
to be an inspiration to people
Yes.
out there, to let them know that they are stars as well. I'm a star, you're a star, and when we express that light, we shine bright. So
That is beautiful. That is beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm reading something right now called about neurolinguistics.
Okay.
And I don't know if you've heard about it, but it's about how to frame your life and your thoughts, and your thoughts are what make you happy or make you sad or cause you pain, and it's all up here. It's all your thoughts. And so if you have happy thoughts, then you're happy and nothing bothers you.
Right.
But if you let the pain set in, then you're going to be in pain. And I've done both. So that's why I'm learning how to be happy and not to let anything bother me, and just to feel good and to be positive.
right.
And that's similar to what you're saying, I think.
Not really, feeling scared to go through sad times and hard times. It's okay to be afraid. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be all of these things. At the end of the day, though, that we have to make a choice on whether we're going to let it consume us, right?
Yes,
like
yes.
depression, like that's what the
Yes.
Blue Album is all about.
Yes.
The Blue Album is going through this blue cycle of my life and figuring out a way to make it work for me, to use sadness as a catalyst for creation.
Yes,
Right.
and that's exactly right, because you cannot create anything if you're depressed, if you get paralyzed.
The Nadia Sahari Show.